Hello everyone, today I am going to talk about the aggregators business models and how some of the most popular brands have used it to become billion-dollar companies today. Let's see with illustration from our common day-to-day life. You are all much familiar with Uber. It is the largest taxi provider in the world, but it does not have a single car of its own. Another one is Facebook, and it is the most popular media owner, but it does not produce any content of its own. Interesting, right? So, how is it that these companies are made to billions and millions of dollars? The answer is very simple, that is all of them works on aggregators business models. Before discussing more about aggregator model, let us know what does the word aggregator means. The word aggregators means a website or a program that collect related items of content and display them or link to them. There are times by which internet quite often promise you low price or finding the best price of product from several sites, which is time consuming and is also difficult. Moreover, the offers and discounts are constantly changing. Nobody can keep track of the best offer at one particular point. Aggregator model works as a solution to this problem. Aggregator model refers to an electronic business model where a business firm that does not produce or retail or warehouse any item collects information on goods and or service from multiple online sources, displays at its website. Aggregators connects the buyers and sellers by collecting and presenting the information on different products and services from several competing suppliers to prospecting customers. Website running on aggregator model facilitates comparison shopping. Aggregator may be involved in different stages of a purchase like selection, organization, matching the buyer's requirement with particulars of available goods and fulfillment of the orders. For example, news aggregator, a software or a website that aggregates news from various sources. For example, Google News. Aggregators can be classified into four types. They are content aggregators, mainstream aggregators, event aggregators, shopping aggregators. Let us look each one of the classification in detail. The first aggregator model is content aggregators. They are large-scale sites on the web and mostly represent large publishing companies which provide in the form of statistics, research works, or analysis or pool information. Example, finance.yahoo.com, internetworldstatus.com, etc. This site helps individual and corporate customers by providing necessary information related to their area of interest. Most of these sites charge a fee for the content that they pool and deliver. The second one is mainstream aggregators. Sites like Google, which provides facilities like web directory, search engine, along with a bunch of attractive tools like email, shopping, astrology, reminders, homepage, etc. are mainstream aggregators. In order to make the service available, customer may be required to log in with their user ID, and quite often the service are offered free to the customers. Then the third one is event aggregators. These are sites that offer aggregator service for specific tasks, event purposes. These are the sites that provide in-depth content and tools tailored to a particular group. Here, the users can get info, tools, analysis, advices, and ability to purchase a product or service based on it. Example: helloaddress.com, makemytrip.com, taxiforsure.com, etc. And the last one is shopping aggregators. By searching several shopping sites simultaneously, these sites offer the consumers the best product and price offer, often in descending order at the click of a button. Instead of roaming various shopping sites to the best deals and price, shoppers can rely on shopping aggregator site for comparison shopping. This is the most popular type in this model. For example, jungle.com. So that's all on aggregators. I expect you are clear with the topic, and thank you for watching and keep learning.